securely trade cryptocurrencies, including XRP, Solo, and Sologenic's upcoming tokenized assets, such as stocks, ETFs, and commodities, from top global exchanges, 24/7 with the Sologenic DEX. The DEX offers complete self-custody of digital assets through your preferred wallets, allowing you to safely and securely manage your assets on the XRP Ledger blockchain. Facilitating swift transactions and quick settlements, you can trade anytime, anywhere, with no delays. Our dynamic and fully customizable trading terminal is built to align with your personal inclinations to ensure a seamless trading experience. The Sologenic DEX trading platform offers live updates, allowing you to trade quickly and efficiently. Built by experienced traders for traders. Start trading now on the Sologenic DEX. Go to www.sologenic.org.
Welcome back to Crash and Edy. We got a good show today. We're going to go over a couple big time airdrops, and we have our solo expert with us, Mr. Crash. What's going on, Crash?
You can just call me Han Solo.
Will do, Hansi.
Yeah, I'm so glad you turned me on to that airdrop, because I really dug into that token Sologenics, the Decentralized exchange, and it's pretty cool. I'm very impressed with it, and I think it's going to be a moneymaker. But this is not financial advice.
Yes, not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Hit the like and subscribe and give us a doggone comment, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too, actually. I've been looking into it a little bit more too. Not as much as you. I just haven't had the time, but I'm digging into it, and it seems like a game changer. Of course, it helps that the price is skyrocketing these days.
Well, yeah, and really the real meat and potatoes of the thing aren't even operating yet. You're really only able to purchase solo tokens and with XRP or some other things, but and I did see that Solo's now on quite a few other exchanges as well. So you can buy it in different places.
Yeah, so before we get into this, let's take a quick step back, look at the markets in general. We're at like a 2.5 billion market cap, or trillion market cap, sorry. Bitcoin's at about 556,300. It's December 2nd. And some of the targets are not being met with Bitcoin, so people are starting to freak out a little bit. Some people are. People that are a little more rational, I don't think are at all. But,
yeah, it doesn't bother me one bit. I mean, I think it's healthy that it hasn't, that it's really just been consolidating for a period of time. That's what we've seen in the last year, is when we have these consolidation periods, then we have another big spike up. And
you gotta have it. You gotta have
it. I mean, if it goes way, 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 way up and then way, 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 way down, it's not good for the market at all. It's not good for anybody.
Right. And as assets mature, this is how they act. That's just that kind of behavior is just a really immature market. And I think now we're seeing some more maturity and churning through a lot of smaller, like Solo. You're seeing these things kind of, go against the market almost. So the market's just kind of consolidating. We're still up near record highs, but it's still over 2.5 trillion. So USD
2.7, aren't we?
Yeah, I got 259. That's a coin market cap. So USDC's just under 40 billion, so that's pretty big. They're continuing to expand that. What's Tether? Tether's 74. So yeah, and a lot of them, they're just rotating around. Some of your bigger ones are coming up. Gala had a huge move up since I think we did a video since that. Actually, I did. Yeah, you weren't on that one, Raj, but yeah. So that one's pulling back a little bit at 59 cents, which you would expect. I mean, you 6-7x, you're gonna pull back and consolidate. That's good, So,
Exactly.
XRP's under $1. So yeah, lot going on in the market. I mean, we're not getting into too much news today, you guys, because we want to go over these airdrops and keep this as timely as we can. So let's get into this. We're going to go over two today, and let's do XFi first, because I think Solo's a little meatier. So the XFi airdrop is coming up. The snapshot date is the 12th and the drop is the 13th of this month. So there's a supply of 110 million. The airdrop's 40 million. This one's pretty tight. Yield cloud is 40 million. Foundation reserves 20. Team allocation 10. So this is Songbird's kind of Flare Finance. It's actually Flare Finance's DeFi platform built on Songbird.
So is this similar to, is this a DEX?
Yes, there is a DEX. Yep, it is a DEX.
Have you looked at it? Is it operating or?
Yeah, I've looked a little bit at it. Actually, let's check out that site real quick. Okay, so basically, we are on the Flare Finance website. This is really what XFi is all about. There's going to be a DEX involved. Here they talk about what they're doing with the tokens. It's a fairly tight tokenomic system because there's 110 million. So I would expect this token to be a little more expensive than a lot of them. So. But
an XFi, Edy, stands for what?
Experimental finance.
So XFi is going to be breaking the box or broadening the box of finance beyond what we've probably ever experienced.
Yeah, I mean, they all are. They're all just, I mean, this is just such a, every one of them is, they're really just pushing the envelope. And there is risk involved with this. I mean, I don't know how the token's going to be, but as far as using the platform, it's experimental. So, again, not financial advice, and you can lose money on this. So just be careful. But this is just about the airdrop. It's a distribution ratio of 235.275 per wrapped songbird or songbird that you have. And here it says that the snapshot's November 5th, but they moved it to the 12th because the exchanges got all tangled up with the unannounced airdrop of Songbird. So this is giving them a chance to release the Songbird to people that had them on the exchanges. So that's it. Basically, no matter where you have your Songbird or your wrapped Songbird, you don't have to unwrap it or anything like that. You're going to get that type of a drop for the XFi token. So make of it what you will. Grain of salt on this one.
And where, Edy, do you need to have your Songbird? Does it need to be held any place in particular?
No, it really doesn't. Wherever it is, they should get it. Of course, if you have it on an exchange, they're going to dink around with you. So that's why. And this is going to continue because this ecosystem is going to continue with airdrops. And the longer you have stuff on exchanges, you just kind of get tangled up with the exchanges, right? I don't know.
Yeah, no, you need to get it. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I have lots of friends who have been tangled up in the exchanges with the Songbird drop.
Same. It's just been a battle helping them get off of it and stuff, and it's like, okay. And they've learned their lesson. They've learned their lesson through it,
Right, and they pretty much all of them have moved their XRP to a trust wallet. And when we say a trust wallet, there's many different wallets that are considered trust wallets that connect to the XRP ledger. and they are trusted wallets that are used with the ledger. You can hold your XRP on there, and it'll operate as though it's on the XRP ledger. Correct?
You're talking about trust lines, right?
Oh, trust lines. I'm sorry.
Not
Yes,
to be
that's the
mistaken
term.
with the Trust wallet, which is a popular
Right,
Ethereum wallet
right.
out there, actually. So
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Yeah, the trust
You want,
lines are really part of the. I don't know if it's only native to the Zum wallet, but it is part of the Zum wallet. Are these trust lines that you set up, and there's other ways. Like you can actually get this airdrop through your ledger, is my understanding. You can actually use your
yes.
ledger and do it.
Yeah, there's a handful, at least, of other wallets that are considered trust lines to the XRP ledger.
Yeah, have you set up any airdrops through a ledger?
Negative.
Yeah, I haven't either, and I think it's gonna be. To me, this just seemed like the easiest way to do it. So
For me, the ledger is not decentralized enough for me compared to the wallets.
right.
That's why I don't do it up through the ledger.
Right. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated, and yeah, you're dealing with a company out of France. It's the bottom line. You can get a hold of someone, but
Oui.
it's a little more difficult. It helps if you vive la France. It helps if you speak some French.
C'est mon glow, fais-moi un pipe.
Do you speak French? Oh, Aim, I should have known, dude. You're a Frenchman wannabe.
When you speak Latin, you can pretty much speak all those
Gotcha.
languages.
Including Hebrew, right?
No.
No. All right. So back to this airdrop. One thing. So there, with this XFi ecosystem and Flare Finance, it's all about minting Canary dollars. So that is their stable coin, basically. Canary dollars. So that kind of plays throughout their system. There's other ones.
What's the ticker for that Canary token?
I don't know if it's actually even traded out there, if you could find it, but it's CAND is what it looks like. That's a good question. Yeah. Is it out there?
I don't know. I was just asking because I wanted to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, that's a stable coin. No, it's not out there. It just says Candyland. That's not it. Candy Lad, whatever that is. Who you don't even know what that is.
I don't even want to go there.
Okay, so back to. So, anyways, that is the XFi airdrop. Again, the snapshot date is the 12th, and the drop is the 13th. So, anytime up to the 12th, if you have Songbird, you can set yourself up for it. But it's getting late, so on all this stuff, so be careful.
All right, so Eddie, my understanding is that if somebody did want to purchase some Songbird so they can get some of this airdrop, they could purchase it on one of the exchanges and then move it to a Trustline wallet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and let's see. Okay. Let's take a quick look for Songbird. What exchanges that's on, because these things expand a lot, and we'll look at that for Solo too. That'll be interesting. Songbird's up to 46.37. The exchanges they got a few more now. They got they're up to 8. That's pretty good. Gate.io, Bitrue, Coinfield, Corbit, CX.io, MEXC. So, and they all have some volume on it. So it's expanding. That's pretty good to see.
Yeah, I haven't worked with any of those platforms, but
I've seen some Gate.io. That's a pretty popular one. It's just the beginning, and of course, Bitrue is the native one. They came out with it first,
right?
But it's just good. You can tell how a coin's doing and how crypto is kind of how they're doing by the amount of exchanges. Because And these ones that they're just not on any, you are so playing with fire, man. If because they're just illiquid. Good luck getting out of them. You know, you might be able to get in. You'll be able to get in pretty easy if you dink around, but it's getting out that you can't.
Yeah.
You know, if there's not liquidity, so
especially when the price goes up.
Right. And if it goes down, it's even worse. You know, I mean, it's just.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It goes down. Nobody's selling it.
Right. No one's. Yeah. Because no one. Yeah. It's just it's a debacle. So that's a key thing you guys should always be looking at immediately. If you're looking at a token, what exchanges are it on? What is it on? Is it expanding? Has it grown? I mean, and they all start out on just a couple, and then if they're good, they should be consistently expanding. You know, Gala's up to like, whatever. Hold on here. Gala is up to.
There, Gala's on crypto.com.
Yeah, Crypto.com picked it up. It's on Coinbase now. Gala's up to 65 exchanges. Now, an interesting one to look at as an example now is Towncoin, which is one of their games. That's up to $1.92, but you look at them and the exchanges they're on, because that's just come out, they're up to like 6 exchanges. And again, they started out with just basically Uniswap. A lot of them just start off with one of the DEXs. And then they go into more of the centralized ones from there. OKX is a big one. Bitrue picked them up. So, and of course, as soon as Binance picks up your token, I mean,
kaboom.
Yeah, like more than Coinbase really is Binance from what I've seen. You know?
Yeah, I think crypto.com is going to start having a big effect on that too. There are so many people
Coinbase,
now.
Man, they are pushing on Coinbase. Now I heard they're getting into futures and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and let's take a look at that one real quick and see what exchange that one is on.
Grow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's growing. I'm sure.
It's gonna
especially
be
after the spike.
Right? Yeah, right. So here's crypto.com exchanges. They're up to load more. They're over 100. So, and that makes sense, 111. So, very legit. That's a huge thing to look at is, what exchanges they're on. Of course, a lot of theirs are their own. They are an exchange, so interesting. But, it just speaks to the quality of token. Okay, so let's get into Solo, man.
All right.
All right, where do we want to go with this crash?
Well, let's talk a little bit about the project first.
Right.
And Sologenic is basically a decentralized exchange that is going to deal with cryptocurrencies like a lot of the other decentralized exchanges. And I'm saying decentralized exchanges because I want people to begin to associate that with when we say DEX. When you see DEX, it's a decentralized exchange. Right. And so there's no KYC and things like that.
And this
the real
one
beauty
is built on, it's basically the biggest and best DEX built on the XRP ledger.
Right. And the thing that's absolutely blew my mind is that you can buy stocks and equities from virtually any market on the planet. You will be able to, not yet, but you'll be able to buy Apple or Tesla or whatever right on these DEX 24/7 with no broker, no broker.
It looked like you can make customized trading pairs. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't understand exactly what that means, but
that's fascinating. That's really, David Schwartz.
It's supposed to be super fast.
David Schwartz talked about that, and it's basically how their goal is to create liquidity for anything. You want to sell, you want to trade bananas versus sugar, boom, set up a trading pair and go. If there's demand for it, you'll be able to do it. But It's fascinating, man. I mean, it's I love Solo's logo. It's like a backwards S, and it just totally tells what they're doing, man. And it's like, kind of a mirror, and
it's a disruptive technology for sure.
Yeah, they're turning markets upside down, man. This is just when the more you dig into this airdrop and this company, it's like, holy cow, this could be a big one. Like, I could see hundreds for this token, man. No financial
and this grew
advice.
this grew out of the XRP or Ripple Foundation funding for new projects, I believe, where they I don't know how many millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars they put into a fund to support new development.
Right.
And this is one of the cream of the crops that have come to the top through that funding, that foundation funding for new developers.
Okay. That's yeah. I guess I had heard that. I forgot about that. That's good. Yeah. There's, the Zum wallet too came out of that, which it's good. This one just screams monetization.
So let's talk about how to make sure people are getting the airdrop.
Okay, so the airdrop is, and I'm on the Solo website. Go there. It's sologenics.com. Check it out if you're interested. The airdrop, the timing of it is, the snapshot is, I think, December 25th.
24th on Christmas Eve.
24th, okay. And the drop itself is January 20th, right?
I thought it was the 30th, but I could be wrong.
I think it
might be the 20th.
Yeah, I think it's the 20th. And if you have Solo, you're getting 1 for 1. Is that right?
That's correct.
And if you have XRP, you get 0.2 for every XRP that you have. And again, this one too, probably the easiest way to set it up is a trust line on the Zum wallet. I had a friend do it just last night that struggles with tech, and of course he's learned this stuff now, but he set it up on the Zum wallet and got it done, by himself, and pretty much got it done. So setting up a trust line for it. So
yep. I've helped quite a few people do that. Probably around 10 different people I've helped set up on this.
Yeah. Okay. So you got it down pat.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is that. That's kind of the timing, what you're going to get. Right now, the token is at...
I think it's like 640 or something. It's totally spiked in the last couple days.
635 on CoinMarketCap.
Look at the 7-day chart.
And this has been out for... This has only been out for not quite a year yet, it looks like. Right? That it's even traded.
Yeah, and I think it was very hard to even find a way to trade it before. I mean, it just it just recently got on the exchanges, so it's accessible.
Right. So basically, they have the max supply is going to be 400 million. Right now, there's 200 out there, and they're basically dropping 200. Is this airdrop? Is basically how it's going to work. So, and this is on, let's see the exchanges. It's on 13 of them. A lot of coin fields, Hotbit, BitTrue, of course, Probit Global. Yeah, so
it's on Sologenics. It's the last one. It should be.
Yeah, which isn't even on here. Which this is just kind of a reference point. This isn't completely accurate. It's not real time or anything. Any of this stuff really.
Yeah.
Except for the quotes, hopefully. But yeah. So this is one you definitely want to take advantage if you have XRP or the Solo. Don't miss this. A lot of people will, guaranteed. They never have 100% of the people participate in this, and people think it's risky, or they don't want tax. Oh, I don't want to have taxes, so I don't want it. Who does that? I mean, worst case scenario, you would just sell your token and pay taxes. I don't really get that mentality, but
my question is whether to move some XRP into Solo, so I get a whole token versus 0.2. But at this price, it really needs to be closer to 450 or something for it to be beneficial to have the Solo token versus XRP. But
because it's gone up
but by the 24th, who knows? I might find a way of trying to calculate the best way to get the best bang for our buck closer to the 24th, and move some assets around if it makes sense to be in XRP or to be in Solo.
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting standpoint to just, you can play this thing, so and hopefully this isn't just running up and then it's going to run down after the airdrop. That could happen too. You never know.
Absolutely. Or it could fall for a period of time until the thing starts operating and gains market share and so forth. But I'll tell you, I've used it as far as purchasing Solo, and I also use the test net for equities, where you can get on and use their test net for the equity system, and they give you a whole bunch of money to spend, and you go out and buy stocks and different things like that, buy and sell and do all kinds of stuff and learn how to do the trading before it even goes live.
Yeah, that's interesting too. That's another way, would you suggest people do that, just to play around with it and go do some test trading?
What was that a question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, would you say, because I haven't done that, but you think it's a good idea for people to go check it out and just do some test trading?
Well, I tell you, if you're an equity trader, this could be a game changer as far as how you trade equities.
Yeah.
It's decentralized. You're not going through any TD Ameritrade or any kind of brokerage exchange.
Right.
And I'm not quite clear if it's actual equities or if it's synthetic equities that are pegged to the equity.
Right.
So you got to do a little bit more research, but it's fascinating. I mean, virtually anybody on the planet could, just buy and sell equities on the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ anonymously.
Yeah, early days on this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to come out. And of course, the fear is that they're going to shut down all these decentralized, exchanges and stuff. And
try to.
Yeah, I don't see it. I think they've let it go way too far, and I just don't see.
It might be done based on jurisdiction, because I see more and more of this. Trying to do something on a particular platform, but I'm not in a jurisdiction where it's allowed.
Right.
And that's easily fixed by just going through a VPN, and I can pick I'm in Japan, or I'm in the Netherlands, or I'm in South Africa, or I'm wherever I want to be on the planet. Right. That is a jurisdiction that allows it.
Right. And I think this being the biggest one on the XRPL, what I think is going to happen is they are going to build in a type of KYC. It's not going to be like your name, address, social. It's going to be this new ID that they come out with. This pay string they would build into this, because they're gonna clamp down on money laundering and KYC, and that's a way to do it where it's kind of acceptable. So I don't know. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see.
Well, they need to, it's an actually a very, very good idea. You have one centralized place that has your data, your KYC information, and everybody else just links to that, instead of every company, every hospital, every utility, everybody having all your information, where any one of them can get hacked and your data's stolen.
Exactly, and you decide what you release. I mean,
yeah.
All this stuff, this privacy and all this, and they don't really talk about it much yet, is your data. Like the stuff with Zuck and the metaverse. He touched on everything except for your data. And it's because they want your data. That's their gold. And
that's their business.
Yeah, the way that that's their business model. And the way that the true decentralization, and I think the successful metaverses really are going to be ones where it's you don't get my data and sell it. That's not the game. That's not how it's going to work. So that's my personal opinion, but it's going to play out. We're going to watch it and we'll see what happens. But anyways, so what else on Solo, Crash? What else we got? You want to?
Well, I guess if anybody needs help, they can comment below, and we'll try to help them if they got some questions. And that's kind of what we do.
Yep. And hit us with a comment and answer this question. What do you think of Sologenics? Do you think it's going to be successful? Do you like it? Do you think it's kind of like, what do you think is going to happen with KYC? Do some comments.
Is it is it scary?
We already know it's very scary. Any of this stuff is.
And I want to know, is anybody going to buy some Solo as a Christmas present for their loved ones?
Okay. Yes, indeed. All right, Crash, let's wrap this up. We're going to have another video soon talking about some other important stuff. These things are always about trying to teach you guys and keep you up to speed as much as possible. So we'll keep doing
how about we going to do play to earn next time? Talk about some of the upcoming play to earn games and the metaverse.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Would not be a bad idea. Yeah, and they're exploding, man. That space is just, it's really exploding.
Oh, the world's gonna look so different in just 5 years from now. It's gonna be, mind blowing.
For sure. One other thing I want to bring up here is.
I thought we were wrapping this up, Eddie.
Yeah, I know it. The status website, you guys, is
what web?
It's called.
What's that?
It's Status, and he's XRP centric. But give him a like and subscribe. You might get some information from him from us now and again. It's status.stedas.hr. He's got a ton of information, and he's got an interesting infographic on, where is it? It's all the airdrops coming up.
Oh.
So he puts it.
That's it there, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, I think it is. I can't even keep up with me. Here it is.
Oh, there's one that says airdrops. Oh yeah, airdrops for XRP holders. Oh, that. Yeah, that's a great. Yeah.
Yeah, so we got Flare, Songbirds out, XFI's coming. We got D-Flare, and that's Flare Finance, right? Is that one? And then we got Solo, and we got Vagabond, which is already, it's end of year airdrop, but it's already passed for some of these.
Snapshot.
Yeah, the snapshots have already passed, so. And of course, the Flare network is probably going to be next year sometime. So that's that. But yeah, give him a like and subscribe, follow. That's a really good website and really informative. And we'll keep you up to date on any super important airdrops that we see. These are the next two coming up. So we'll kind of keep you posted on that. We'll check in on Vagabond as it comes out. This is going to be really interesting as these things come out. So, all right, people.
Sounds good.
Do the right thing. Have a great week ahead and weekend, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Yep. Everybody enjoy your day and live in the present. Bye-bye.
All right, Crash. So are you off the road for a little bit now, or what? Actually, not really. You're on the road really soon, aren't you?
Well, yeah, Monday, because my dear mother passed away, and I got to go to her funeral. But then, I don't know, I think I might be out again during the holidays, visiting.
Yep. Miami. Hey, one of these days, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go to Miami or kind of like Texas these days.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're kind of turning into a little bit of a cowboy, huh?
Yeah, see.